Costa Mesa. Megan Reyes is live in News Chopper 4 with a police chase. Megan.
Well, this was a police chase that originated out of the Huntington Beach area. News Chopper 4, these are images you'll only see from News Chopper 4. That is the vehicle that was being pursued. It was a high rate of speed, and Huntington Beach Police Department, I believe, they were the ones initiating the pursuit. They actually canceled the pursuit due to how dangerous it was. Now, we still got a visual of this car. As you can see, he just busted through that light right there, traveling at a high rate of speed in the surface street areas of the Costa Mesa area, and at times we've also seen this vehicle blow through some stop signs. So a dangerous situation. The pursuit has been terminated in hopes that this vehicle will somehow slow down. But News Chopper 4, we're watching this right now to see if anything further develops here. Reporting live here in Costa Mesa. We'll send it back to you.
And Megan, can you talk to us a little bit more? Obviously, we saw right there some erratic driving. You had mentioned it. You've seen blowing through different traffic signals and stop signs. Is that correct?
Yeah, he was actually going southbound on plus such a high rate of speed, and that's when Eunice decided to cancel. It looks like we're pulling into the Rouse parking lot right now. Still kind of going somewhat fast for a parking lot. Really, he's zigzagging a lot. He wants to make sure nobody is behind him. The air units, they have canceled the pursuit, so they are no longer following him. So hopefully this person will realize that no more units are behind him right now, so that is an attempt to hopefully slow this guy down. But again, it was a pursuit initiated less than 10 minutes ago in the Huntington Beach area, and it was a high rate of speed, and because of that, they have since terminated the pursuit. But unfortunately, this guy is still traveling really fast here in the city of Costa Mesa, now going northbound, and still kind of weaving in and out of traffic lanes. We're just hoping that he's eventually going to slow down to minimize any danger to anybody else.
Yeah, we can see that driver. I think that's a Lincoln-type vehicle swerving in and out of traffic there. We've seen some close calls with vehicles. And Megan, can you talk to us a little bit? Have there been any close calls with pedestrians out on the roadways? Don't see any right there at that particular intersection.
No, fortunately not. You see, he just ran that red light. He slowed down there, but no pedestrians, any close calls from what we can see. But at least as of right now, he's just traveling somewhat a little recklessly through these surface streets here, and sometimes running those lights. But we saw earlier he was actually just blowing through the lights before even slowing down. At least somebody's taking more of a cautious approach now, approaching some of these intersections. All
right, and again, this starting just about 10 minutes ago in Huntington Beach, and we've seen him continuously drive erratically, speed, obviously passing up that postal truck right there, tailgating and making that sudden turn to the right, now speeding back up along that curve. Obviously a very dangerous situation there, Megan. As that vehicle kind of disappears in that neighborhood there for the time being, do we have any clue of what started this?
Shooting 12 o'clock. No, I don't know the reason for that pursuit that was earlier initiated. Again, we want to emphasize that units have canceled this pursuit. They thought it was too dangerous. They do not want to danger any of the public. Public safety, as we always say, is #1 concern. So they felt that the violation which they were attempting to pull this vehicle over was just not worth it. So he's not being followed by anybody, but he's still driving a little recklessly here. I believe this was Santiago Road. I'm still trying to get the exact location, but you can see he's traveling with traffic at times. As we pulled out there, you can see sometimes he passes these vehicles. Earlier, he was doing it on the right shoulder there as he trying to get past these two cars. You're going to see him probably make a little reckless move as we saw him do earlier. But again, no, he's not being followed. This is not an official pursuit. This guy is still just trying to get away and driving somewhat recklessly in the Orange County area.
All right, Megan, thank you very much. And we just got some new information in from Costa Mesa Police. They say that this driver is on probation. Now, for what exactly, we do not know right now, but we're going to continue to check in with police as this driver obviously continues to put people in harm's way by speeding up, by tailgating, by weaving in and out of traffic. And again, it is unclear why the driver continues to essentially drive in this fashion, because again, the units have been called away from this particular pursuit. But this person feels like it is necessary that they continue to drive in this fashion. Megan, we wanted to ask you, do you have a better idea of the location right now currently?
Get the location here in 1 second. A little more information we just learned here from News Chopper is that this person, as you said, is on violation for some type of vehicle code violations. Now, police know who this person is. That can be a reason why. Actually, that's coming up on the 73 there. You can see the entrance of the 73, so he might be getting on the 73. But police do know who he is, so they felt it wasn't worth the risk, and they'll be able to catch up with this person eventually. So he thinks he's going to get away, but eventually he's going to be met sooner or later by law enforcement officials because they do know his identity. And again, on probation for some type of vehicle code violations.
Right, and that's why it's kind of it kind of makes you kind of scratch your head at this point as to why this person continues to drive like this and put other people besides himself or herself in harm's way when we all know that police know who this person is. So it kind of doesn't make sense at this point why this continues in this fashion here. But again, this started just about 10-15 minutes ago, Huntington Beach, and again, this person wanted for probation, according to Megan Reyes there, a vehicle code violation. And this person was putting enough people in harm's way that police backed off on this particular pursuit. But again, they know who they're dealing with. Megan, can you talk to us a little bit about the situation here as he kind of hits a backlog of vehicles at this intersection?
Yeah, he's just coming up on Jamboree Road, which is crossing over the 73. You see the 73 there to the left of your screen. He just came up on a lot of vehicles there, kind of slowed down, made a somewhat of an evasive maneuver, but not as dangerous as we saw earlier. So at least he didn't hit anybody this time. I believe he is actually getting on the toll road now. So whether or not CHP has been told about this incident, sometimes they'll take over if it's on the freeways, but since this is not officially a pursuit, but we are monitoring this. Again, this is a person who was wanted for some type of probation violation for some type of vehicle code issues, failing to yield. But according to authorities, they know who he is. So eventually they will apprehend him at a later time without trying to jeopardize any of the public safety.
Megan Reyes, thank you so much for reporting. And again, we've seen that driver weave in and out of traffic, speed, tailgate, blow through stop signs, blow through stop lights. We're going to keep you posted on this particular situation right now on our NBCLA app. We are going to go to days of our lives right now, but again, you can stay up to speed with what's happening right now. Again, this situation is still developing, and again, you can check it out on our NBCLA app right now.